I ideally want to do one. Oh shit, I celebrated on the 17th. Yes, I've just clocked something. On the 17th, I celebrated 3 years working for Brit Studio. Thanks, Mark. It was a bit overshadowed because who knows user 141. They're just two very pretty colours. I had a funeral on that day, which was not particularly fun, so it was a little bit overshadowed. So I was trying to remember when that was, and I'm like, oh yes, it was on my work anniversary. But we live, laugh, love with that, really. I'll possibly do something in August for my birthday, maybe. That's all right, Hacksaw. Thank you, J. Gethin. I assure you I know the letters of the alphabet. But yeah, so lots of people seem to think so. I think that there is no real measure of it. Thank you very much. It's wrinkled as fuck, but thank you, Siegfried. I'm trying to keep fit at the moment, although we haven't been boxing this week. We've been a bit shattered, so I've been doing Pilates in the evening. I can't show the tattoos, unfortunately. There's a lift in our building because we live on the top floor. And, thank you very much, Bruce. And the lighting in the lift is perfect for emphasising these. Like, this lighting's not great for it. You can kind of start to see the little line here. But this one doesn't come out as much, but this one's been coming out. But yeah. Donnies, who knows, maybe. It'd be cool, thank you for that, mate. And Bodhi, thank you very much for liking that post. That's my first time I've got a discount code. And then I'm doing another one tomorrow. No filming in the lift, please. I have a bit of a phobia of lifts, I'm not gonna lie, so. Yeah, it is indeed Andy. Hello. Thank you, Isaac. Donny's Bodhi is our Lord and Saviour, who pins everything. Yeah, I have a thank you, T-Bone. I have no, I don't, Jacob, sorry. We do group stuff though. Very well, Ryan. Getting fit, losing weight. I'm still not at my lowest, but because I'm building muscle, I won't. So we'll see what happens. And can see your leg? Yes, you can see my leg. And things are just busy. Things are so fucking busy. I've got just a lot to do at the moment. It's fine. No, so last night we had pork steaks. We forgot to go get veg. We just had pork steaks and rice. The night before was meant to be Hunter's chicken, but we forgot to get cheese, so it was just barbecue bacon chicken with chips and veg. We're meant to be low carb, but it hasn't really worked because we're one meal a day at the moment, which isn't working for me. It is working for me, like weight-wise, but it's not working for me hunger-wise. So I'm drinking a lot of water. Thankfully, I have sparkling water, which is fucking brilliant, but I haven't actually drunk anything today. So we're going to live, laugh, love, and just vibe with shit, really. Because this is going to really break the illusion of quite a lot of people, but these are the teddies that I do sleep with, genuinely. Well, this one's not. This one's Ben's. But the rest of them are. The same with Johnny Sins and Ash George. It's the best drinking water in Dublin. Well, this is the thing. Like, fizzy water is basically just pure water, but it feels so much fancier. It feels so much better. Very well, Kamari. What about yourself? Hello, Kingstone. But yeah. So I have many teddies under the bed. I was meant to organise under the bed today, but I haven't. So yeah. Simon. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you very much for the heart meat. I do indeed still make films. We were working last week. They should do a no sparkling version of fizzy water. Yeah, it's in the same way they should do that, like, fresh ice, rather than that frozen shit, which is a joke I hear all the time. Hello, Donald. So I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, no. And then I worked last week. I've got some stuff to do today. I have a people like the way that I speak, I've gathered, which surprises me because I... Are you trying to type estrogen, Warthog? No. I actually have low testosterone. So I get laser hair removal. I get the Hollywood, if you're curious, because people always go, "Oh, it doesn't copy much the drapes." I'm like, it's laminate, my friend. But so I was chatting to the lady, and I've had like 6 sessions so far, maybe 5. I was like, "Look, how many sessions do you think I'm gonna need?" And she's like, "Let me take a look at your arms." So I'm like, "Okay, here's my arms." She went, "Do you shave your arms?" And I went, "No." She went, "Well, you've got low testosterone, to be honest." And oh, thank you very much, Hacksaw. She was like, "Do you shave your legs?" And I'm like, "No, I don't shave my legs. There are a few little hairs here and there, but I don't shave my legs at all." And so she was like, "Right, okay, so you have low testosterone." And I'm like, she was like, "You've been killing. You were born. You are born with it, with like as a woman." Thank you, Muffin Man. With a level, like all women are. But that increases as you work out as well. So what fucking level did I have before I started working out? Because I have like, no, like, oh, you can see a tiny amount. But yeah. So, thank you very much, Bernard, for the money gun. So I have very low testosterone. I don't really know what impact that has on me, but we live, laugh, love. Thank you very much, Mac. I do my best. I'm actually wearing some makeup today, although I was reviewing footage and I need to change the colour composition of my concealer slightly. I mixed together 2 because I like the coverage, but they don't quite have my colour. I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer or something. It's something like that. I think I'm butchering 2 of them together because there's one to do with camo and there's a hydrating one. I don't think they're the same. Well, thanks, Peter. But they don't have the right shade of me because I'm pale with olive undertones. You can tell from the colour that your veins are. You were yawning? Yeah, I'm always yawning. I slept, that's not true. So I've slept about 8 hours. Why am I so drunk? I just am. It's part of my job, really. Thank you everyone for following, by the way. And if you want to see a bit more of what we do, or hey, you want to work with us, head to our page. You start for our mailing list. What colours today? Bright. Pink. Give me a sec. I can show you the exact shade of pink because as part of this I can show you. This is just a band, right? So it's like an armband, this. So it's like an armband, except it's for people who are a bit bigger, obviously. Oh, well, thank you very much, Felix. Who are you looking to work with? Anyone, really? Don't really mind. Pretty easy going. Yes, cute pastel pink. I'm so glad to hear that, Chris. You were amongst friends for that one. But yeah, so I've got some organisation to do. I need to take down the recycling as well. I have not done that. At what, Franklin? What are we wanting to do? Who knows, George? To be perfectly honest, I don't actually know the difference. So, I feel like, yeah, I don't really know the difference. It's one of the 2. It's got a little gem on it. But yeah, so it's been busy. Thank you very much, Franklin. I can't really remember what I've been doing. Yeah, I do, but I need it redone, to be honest, because it's gone pink from the bed sheets. I'm washing them twice because it seems like the colour is still fading from them. Would you ever braid your hair like platinum? Yeah. I can't do a French plait. I've always wanted to be able to, but I can't. So I can just do like little side plaits. But my hair is very thick, so as soon as I like plait it, it just kind of goes very stiff. It's a ladle, a spoon, or a bowl? It's a spoon. It has a handle. Eugene, thank you very much for the harmony. Thank you very much, Jonesy. You're doing my best. And hello, Adil. Yeah. There's a lot of organisation at the moment. Hello, Prince. How are you? I changed the sheets yesterday. It was very late at night. You know what, Haxel, and I'll do it in my Princess Diana cosplay for you. Prince, thank you very much for the heart me. So a cup is a spoon. Ooh. So no, because that has a curved handle. So a spoon handle only connects once, whereas a cup handle connects twice. But then when you start to get to serving bowls with the handles, because they are vertical handles, they are also not cups, I would say. How often do I change the sheets? Once a week. Which, from what I've gathered, is a lot more than most. I'm sorry, David, I don't quite know what you mean. I don't have carpet. Yeah, no, I change the bed sheets once a week. And I try, as you see, I don't know if you can see, we have 3 sets of pillows. So I kind of, sounds so boring. So I kind of rotate them off. I don't want to make eye contact. I don't like eye contact. We had Ocean work with us last week, and 3 times a week is too much. It depends though. So like I shower twice a day. So I mean, it depends. Sometimes it's once a day, sometimes it's twice a day. So I shower first thing in the morning every day, and then if we go to the gym, I'll shower again. Or if I'm feeling a bit gross, I'll shower again. So I'm rarely getting into, or if I've done anything particularly laborious, I'll shower twice. So I'm getting into, she has, yeah, Axel. And so, you know, I think that's fair, Ms. Schumacher, that's fair. And so I'm rarely getting into bed really dirty anyway. Eye contact does not depend on the person, no. But we had Ocean, and Ocean and me, neither of us like eye contact, and so I taught her a little trick to, if you need to stare into someone's eyes, for instance, on this. Oh yes, we do still have that. Yes, David. Because we had to take photos, faces staring into each other's eyes. I'm like, look, stare at the bridge. So stare here. So rather than like staring into someone's eyes, or stare right in between them, and it is much easier. How often should you shower at weekends? Still once a day, twice a day. It depends. If it's super duper sweaty, or you've done something twice, but if you're kind of lazing about, just once I think is fine. You know, if you shower too often, your body will produce more oil. So you do have to be very careful. So for instance, I wash my hair twice a week, right? So because I have, in case we haven't gathered, like wavy hair. And if I wash it too much, it dries out and frizzes. And also because it's so thick, they are grey, yeah. If I wash it every day, it'll never dry. Like it takes hours I don't use a hairdryer because I don't use heat on my hair. And thank you, Georgie. And so it takes hours. Well, so my hair's too thick. It'll take too long to dry and takes about 15 minutes to wash. Of course I do, Georgie. And it's really damaging. So if you wash your hair every day, because you're stripping the oil away, it's the same as your skin. Because you strip the oil away, your body tries to compensate by producing more oil. Sorry. And so that just causes your hair to be greasier and greasier. And sometimes the grease can be a little bit protective as well. So it can help with, like, my hair will dry out if I wash it too much. So twice a week, usually on like a Monday and a Thursday. Because, you know, I think, when did I wash it? Oh, well, I washed it Monday. What day is it today? Is it Wednesday? Yeah. So I'll wash my hair tomorrow. That's absolutely fine, Ben. I've been horrifically busy, but I can get onto that with you. But yeah, if I wash it too much, it will just go very... unfortunately, I can't do that, David. I can't do that. Do I have a skincare routine? Yeah, just a bit. Oh, Peter, I'm okay, thank you. Perfect. Yeah, no, I can't, David. I can't. Hacksaw, no. So my skincare routine, I do. So I have an exfoliant I use on Tuesdays and Fridays, which is an exfoliating face wash. I have an oat-based cleanser, which is anytime I need to take makeup off. I have my normal face wash, which is morning and evening. I have snail mucin, Olay Super Serum, moisturizer. I have SPF. I have retinol. I have BHA. I have this little oil thing that I've just got, which I might use, I might not. Then we have Dots for Spots and a little Effaclar spot treatment thing. Ugh! So, yeah, I have lost weight. I've been trying. So that's, as I think I can, last count it was about 10 steps, or 10 items in my skincare routine. Ben has 3. He has a foaming face wash, SPF, and moisturiser. My name is Victoria Green, G-R-E-E-N-E. So, yeah, so I have quite a lot of steps. My moisturiser is Bioma. It's the barrier repair, because my barrier gets really damaged really quickly, apparently. I also should be using face masks, but I find they all burn because my skin's... I don't technically have sensitive skin, but fuck knows what's happening. Edits, they are white, although they're slightly stained pink from my bed sheets because I had burgundy bed sheets on and they're colour transference. You know what? I absolutely deserve the finest barrier. Ever had sunburn? Yes, I'm ginger. I don't have sauce on my bacon butties, and I know that that's really abhorrent, but just butter is absolutely fine. And I prefer a bacon butty to a sausage. I'm not really a great fan of, don't take this out of context, right? Not a great fan of sausages. No, Eric, I'm not trying not to. Thank you, Jimmy. The Arsenal. I don't mind Arsenal at the moment. I'm so sorry. I'm about to offend some people, but I'm going to talk about football. I've got a few friends who are Tottenham supporters, and Tottenham have had a really shit season this season. And every time I see them, I'm like, so Tottenham are having a great season this season. And we are going to be throwing a Spurs relegation party if they get relegated, that's the word I want. But the thing is, because I think they're in the relegation zone and West Ham are just out, I'm an honorary West Ham supporter until the end of the season. I'm a Crystal Palace girl. But, oh no, Haxel, no. I don't really like growing them. Yeah, I know, honestly, Mac, I know. It's not a great fan of them. I once had some pork and pineapple ones, they were quite nice. But yeah, so I need West Ham to do relatively well to keep Spurs in the relegation zone. Yeah, and so it's quite funny. I will say, Mishima fan, that is quite amusing. I do actually have one photo of me in an Arsenal shirt because I was out having a few, and a friend, it was the day Arsenal lost, like not weekend, just gone weekend before. So she was like, I'm not wearing my fucking Arsenal shirt. I'm like, well, I was wearing a hoodie. I was like, do you want my hoodie? And she went, yeah. And I was expecting her to just put the hoodie over the Arsenal shirt. No, we were out and about in a pub. She just took off her t-shirt. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And put my hoodie on. And then she put her t-shirt on me. Not today, Nikki, no. So, yeah, that was an interesting one. No, Axel, no. They don't live there anymore. So Ben was telling me about this. A proper British ginger. Yeah. Oh, Alex, oh no. I will say I don't really keep too much. Oh, we have the Formula One this weekend though. I don't really keep in. Yeah, I know, but I don't own a Crystal Palace shirt, to be perfectly honest. So, if I get a Crystal Palace shirt, yeah. But then I also wanted, thank you, Axel. I also want to do one in a Go Williams shirt. I'm more of a Formula One girly. Thanks, Alcapone. I like the Formula One. I like boxing. Did watch who did we watch over the weekend? Oh my God, I can't remember who it was. It was on DAZN, and it was a liver shot that knocked him down, and I can't remember who it was, but we did watch was it the one that was on DAZN? There was one at 1 a.m. No, it wasn't Harold. I don't think so. I have to remember. Hello, Sammy. How are you doing? Oh, who was it? It was boxing on. What are your favourite words that rhyme with Victoria? Nothing rhymes with Victoria. What was it Whittaker? Did Whittaker fight at the weekend? It was on the 25th. What month are we in? January, February, March, April. Boxing on the 25th of April. Was it Miller versus Perot? I didn't think it was. I can't remember who it was. Which was 2 weeks ago. No, it was definitely the weekend. Victoria, you know what? Yes, I didn't think it was Gerald. I didn't think it was him. I'll have to look it up because it was in fucking. It was in Eastern Europe. It was in somewhere like. Hello, Christopher. It was in somewhere like. I know the flag. It's fucking red and white. I can't remember. Sammy, no, we're hoping to do it this week. Poland. I might have been Poland. Yeah, that's the one. It was and I'm pretty sure it was in Poland, and it was a lot. Give me a sec. Was it that one? Pałek? Possibly? We watched. Yeah, it was. I can't remember. Hello, Sandbear Poet. How are you? Oh, you know what? I can find out, but it's on that phone. I'm on the wrong phone for it. You know what? I like turtles. What happened? Moses Tam will be. Oh, Moses Tam's a great fighter. You know what? I really need to be on the other phone. You're on my personal phone, which has also my calendar, because isn't it Nui this weekend? Is it Nui this weekend? I need my calendar. It's all in my calendar. Then I know AJ's been announced. Thank you, Untouchable. And by the way, if you want to see a bit more of what we do, or hey, you want to work with me, head to our page. You can sign up for our mailing list. Sam Hikes, thank you very much for liking the live. Thank you for everyone who's liking the live, by the way. Who wins, AJ or Fury? Fury, probably. Drop us a message notification, but yes. It depends. If I'm wearing them, yeah. Am I single? Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. I'm not single, no. I have another half. He owns Brit Studio, but I do like the pineapple lifestyle. So, you know, Sandbear Poet, thank you very much for the club. Cheers. But yeah, so it's busy times at the moment. So we got the Formula One this weekend. It's a sprint race as well. And I've been looking at some of the fucking, Untouchable. I've been looking at some of the merch for some of the teams. The fucking Mercedes one looks horrific. They're representing the eggplant emoji, that's for sure. And who was it that was in bright yellow? And then I hate it when they've got terrible liveries. Cadillac is a disgusting livery. But hey, Cadillac are an American team. It's an American race. There's no surprise. It's like stars and stripes. I've never been to Portugal. Right, I get Portugal, Barcelona, and Argentina confused because I don't know geography. I'm very glad to hear that, Hacksaw. Now, I get lots of countries confused with each other. Ben, because I thought also... So I know Tibet's in Asia, but there was somewhere else where I thought was in Asia. We were going through this in the car. He was like, right, do you know where this is? And I'm like, I have a rough idea. It was somewhere that was in Southern America, and I thought it was in Asia. Where am I from? England. I was born in Surrey, and I now live in Dorset, and I'm trying so hard to not say the advert. I've not seen that advert for ages. But to be perfectly honest, I rarely watch live TV. I only ever watch live TV if it's like sport. I do actually, Virgil. I do actually, no, I'm going to tease you. Because I was born in Epsom. No, Untouchable, you can sign up for our mailing list. I was born in Epsom, but I was, brought up in, sorry. You thought it was Bognor Regis. No, Bognor Regis is, I have been to Bognor Regis. I have been to the Butlins in Bognor Regis. I don't really know where it is. I know I've been there twice, maybe even 3 times. It's not nice. Sorry for anyone who's from there. It's not a nice place. Sorry. I think even people who are from there will go, yeah, no, it's a bit of a shit. Where is Bognor Regis? Is it along the south coast? Because I don't quite know why Bognor Regis. West Sussex. Oh, it is along the south coast, yeah. So it's Brighton and then never eat shredded wheat west. Honestly, the last time I went was probably about 10 years ago, so I couldn't really tell you. That'll be why we went, because Bognor Regis is, grand scheme of things, not too far from where I grew up, so, Thank you, viewer. I will say that TikTok is from about 3 years ago, so I have worked out quite a lot since. Worked in Christchurch. Christchurch in New Zealand or Christchurch near Dorset? In Dorset, not near Dorset, it's in Dorset. I'm in Bournemouth, so I've never been to Christchurch. There is, thank you, Loan. There is, so we've been looking at gyms. There's a place that keeps coming up in Christchurch. It's called Snap Fitness, but it looks tiny. Because basically I'm wanting a gym that's 24 hours around here at the moment. But I'm not really finding any. Jurassic Coast, you've got Lyme Regis. Lyme Regis is beautiful. Lyme Regis is absolutely wonderful. Highly recommend it. Poole is quite nice. I don't think Poole is a Jurassic Coast. I don't know. Pink today. But yeah, you've got absolutely wonderful places around here. And I will say Bournemouth has one of the best beaches. It's 7 miles of sandy beach. It's meant to be one of the best in Europe. Yeah, I will say, so we saw a band called the King Blues a good few months ago, and he called it Eastbourne instead of Bournemouth. And he was like, so how's everyone finding Eastbourne? And we're like, I've never been. He was like, shit, this is Bournemouth, isn't it? And we were like, yeah. With lace. It's a very, very pretty set. It arrived early this week, late last week. Sagar, no, I can't, unfortunately. Have I done any new stuff recently? Yes, how many did I do last week? I did 5 last week with Ocean. She's really hot. And I don't think I've got any more. Where to go? I can do. You see your riding boots. I don't have them to hand. They're in the cupboard at the moment. So we've got the costume wardrobe. No, I've never used crutches. I've never... Sorry, I just had to touch, I had my mirror. I have to type out myself because otherwise I'm going to get it wrong. Oshun Waters. I'm not a great fan of the name Vicky, to be honest. I prefer Vic or V or Victoria. Last night. What kind of car do you drive? I have a green license, my friend. I can't drive. Ocean Waters, yeah. Ocean she's absolutely gorgeous. I hope people like her. Thank you very much, Juice. But no, I've never broken a bone. I've cracked a few. I've cracked my toe and my coccyx. They hurt, but I've never broken any. So, and I've also never, touch wood, been stung by a bee. So, or a wasp for that matter. Yeah, touch wood. How'd you break that? So, I know, Bodhi. It's her first ever pro stuff as well. So, and she seemed to really enjoy it. Oh, and it was really sweet. We were dropping off at the station. She was like, I was so fucking nervous coming down, but I'm so glad that it was with you guys. And I'm like, oh, be still my heart. Fell down some stairs now. So, cracking my toe, I dropped the corner of a plate on it. You know what? We're siblings from another mother, Axel. Yeah, I know. And then my coccyx, it was stone stairs outdoors. No, the one with Ocean will be probably about 2 weeks because it has to go into the editor's workflow, which he's already had his work allocated this week, so it has to go into his workflow for next week and then gets released the week after. So, of course you can, Mac. No, always are, Prince, always are. Have you ever punched anyone in the face outside of boxing? No. I've been in situations where it's been close. Usually because, like, the last time, I would say was quite a while ago. But this guy was being really racist and I wasn't having it. And I had a few. And so he started squaring up to me, and I'm not the type to back down. Outside of boxing, I don't raise a hand to anyone because it's really, really not my style. But he was squaring up to me, and I'm not gonna back down though. So that was the bike person. Yeah, it was so fucking funny. But he was being like, "Oh, you need to go back to your own country, blah blah blah." And I'm not having that. I could try alone, yeah. I need to check if it fits. But basically, he had this bike, and no, Mac, they don't. At least not as far as I'm aware. But he was like squaring up. He was like, "Oh, you want to fucking fight?" I'm like, "Yeah, go on then. What the fuck are you gonna do? You fucking you're threatening me." He's going, "Yeah, we'll fight. Go on then. Throw the first punch, right?" And he was like, "Nah, fuck you, right?" But he was like stood with his bike here, and I don't know if you've ever tried to turn a corner quite sharply with a bike. You can't. So he had to walk the bike around in a massive fucking circle, and it was so funny. And then I'm like, "Oh, what? You're fucking walking away? You're fucking being a pussy." And he had to wheel it back round to face me, and it was the most beautiful thing in the world. And then this was, for those who know Bournemouth, so you've got a church next to the Mary Shelley next to Helch, and we were on the corner of like Helch, and so he went, it was a real man does a 3-point set. It basically had to do a 3-point set with a fucking bike. It was so funny. Then he was like, "Nah, fuck, I'm fucking leaving," right? So then he started walking into the churchyard. There's like a graveyardy bit. And we were like, "Oh, what? You fucking done? We thought we were going to have some fun here." And he started taking off his shirt. And then I love to humiliate people when they're being dicks. So I'm like, "You're getting naked. You're getting naked in church. You weirdo." He was like, "No, we're going to have a fight." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, really?" I'm not usually like that, but he pissed me off. A bit like a chihuahua. No, not like a chihuahua. But like, you know those big dogs that are really, really, like 99% of the time, I'm really calm. And if you go for me, nothing's ever going to happen. But if you go for someone that I love or I care about, that's when you'll get, I'm very protective. No, someone else did. I mean, yeah. I'm not a giant, I'm not tall. I'm, I'm more of a cat person, but I think I love a Pomeranian. I'm more of a cat person. Yeah. Look, people, head to Brit Studio, head to Brit Studio HQ, and you can sign up for our mailing list, Wedgie. But yeah, nothing ever really bothers, like, people. I've been doing this for an awful long time. I've been doing TikTok lives for about 3 years now. Well, just over 3 years now. 3 years and a handful of days. So I've been told every single thing. "Oh, they didn't steal us. I was just winding them up. They wanted a fight." And it wasn't. Oh, absolutely, Jacobus. They wanted a fight, and I was trying to humiliate them because they were being racist, and I wasn't having it. Basically, they were saying it to one of my friends, and that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, no, I've been doing this, so people can come to me with every insult they want. Nothing ever really bothers me. But I've never been to Newcastle. I'm in Dorset. Hello, onward. But yeah, I don't like people being dicks to the people I care about. So, Lowen, I can try. I can put a request in, but who knows at the moment. We've already got 2 of them up already. Hello, Cross. How are you? Thank you, Mac. No, I'm not. I'm not really. I never really get angry. I maybe get angry once a year, if that, and that's usually on something quite justifiable. like someone's basically being an arse. I don't tolerate rudeness. I don't get angry. But it's just more, I will get stern and I'll be like, look, is this really the route you want to go down? But apart from that, I never see the point in getting angry. I feel like I have quite good grasp on it, I hope. So yeah, it's always fun. You know what? When people want a fight, I find it's a lot funnier to just embarrass them. It's so funny. I do that more. I don't really shout people down. I'll embarrass people. Because that's more of a power move, in my opinion. Okay, Lauren, you're more than welcome to try. You've got a lot of competition. As always, Haxel, as have you. We're going to have to see who could be the most magnificent. JS, thank you very much for the perfume. Thanks, Mike. But yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't shout. I don't raise my voice. I don't even remember the last time I raised my voice. I never really... Oh, unless it's something like a warning thing. Like, you know, oh, careful, you're about to step into a busy road, or, you know, you're seeing two animals fight and you're like, no, it's going, you know. I don't really shout. It's not my sort of thing to raise my voice. I rarely find that it ever sorts anything. You know, one example that comes to mind, and this has never happened to me. I never really get in trouble because I never really do anything. Good shout could be quite cathartic. See, I box. But to be perfectly honest, everyone goes, oh, I don't think I could box because all my rage would come to the surface. And I'm like, it's actually the opposite. Boxing is very calming. You can pull the energy from rage if you want, but then you'll lose your technique, you'll lose your breathing. Boxing, you have to have very controlled, very focused. So actually boxing I find more meditative rather than sort of cathartic. Oh God, that's in this dress, isn't it, as well? But yeah, so you like bananas? I don't like bananas. Yeah, Trevster, yeah. I don't know why people think I'm not at the moment. I did 5 last week. And I've got loads coming up. There haven't been many just me. It's usually been me and a lot of other people. You know, so like I think we've still got me and Ruby, me and Ray, me and Ocean, me, Ray and Finn. But I need to do something with just me and Ben at the moment because I haven't really got many of them. I kind of need to. Thanks, Loman. Thank you. So yeah. Hello, Tristan. Where does beauty come from? My parents and knowing how to compliment my features. And something that people might not know, might know. So obviously people have always got things that they're very self-conscious of. And I realised that a lot of the time I have no need to be. Something I've never particularly liked is the shape of my nose. Like it's always seemed really wide. But I've worked out it only looks. I like my nose when I'm slimmer because the rest of my face then works. When my face is quite round, it doesn't work because it's quite angular. But when my face is a lot sharper, so I've got the jawline, I've got the cheekbones, my nose works. And there was one photo that Ben took of me where she's like, and I'm like, ah, yes. So that's been quite nice, actually. Thank you, Paul. So that's been a really nice feeling recently, to be honest. Where are you from? I'm in Dorset, on the south coast. Everybody and their mums is pecking round you. I really like you, farmers. All right, you us. Farmers' mums. I've not watched Hot Fuzz in ages. By the way, if anyone wants to... Thank you, Tristan. I've been on a diet. Go for it, notification. If anyone who's not from England wants to know what British humour is, watch Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is it's one of my favourite films. Police Sergeant Nicholas Angel, born and bred in London. It's a brilliant film. But yeah. Oh, Harvey, thank you very much for the finger heart. JCM, in regards to what? Monty Python is great. Monty Python is also very good. Paul, pink today. See, I love Mexico. I was near Playa del Carmen. Man, technically yes, but I haven't finished setting it up. So, who knows, Paul? Who knows? Something. Yeah, so we were near Playa del Carmen. So we flew into Cancun and then went to JCM. What platform? Because I'm pretty sure there's not much. There's not. Have I been to Istanbul? I've not been to Istanbul. No. Not in the backyard because I've got a balcony. But it depends how cold it is, really. At the moment, it's rather cold, so it's not ideal. I wear a dressing gown, but to be perfectly honest, I need a new dressing gown because I don't actually like mine. So it's a very fluffy one, but it's huge. So, oh, you're very sweet, Rock. Thank you. Yes, I am missing teeth. It got knocked out. It was a horse riding accident years ago. Oh, that's really cute, Si. This is the thing, I haven't, because so I have a slightly different screen to you guys. I don't, I was hoping I could show you in the reflection. But I can't. But I can't see any of the AI summaries. Sometimes it'll tell me, but it's very rare. And so every now and then someone just goes, "This is what your AI summary said." And I'm like, "Oh, right, I had absolutely no clue about this, but fine." TikTok doesn't always get it right. It'll get it. Fair enough, JCM. We haven't sent anything out about that yet. When we do, just make sure to check your junk email every now and then, really. I always stand up for you guys, Rock. I'll always stand up for all 464 of you. That's all right, JCM. Chris, thank you very much for the rose. Hello, Joe. I've always wanted to go to the Philippines. I never have been. Nice to meet you, Cross. Loved your dress from last night. I don't remember what dress I was wearing yesterday. Oh, that one, the blue and brown one. Oh, I don't remember off the top of my head. I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere like Zara, but it's quite old. I need to get new sundresses at the moment. A lot of my dresses are old, but because my weight has fluctuated so much, I've not invested in clothes. There's no, when I was at my biggest, I was a 14. I'm now between an 8 and 10. So there's because it fluctuates so much, I'm not going to buy clothes at 14 and have them not fit and vice versa. So once my weight is stabilised and it's stabilised for a while, then I can, oh no, it's way too cold to sunbathe today. Today is, okay, it's 19 degrees, but it's fucking windy. I can hear it. It's quite windy. Hello, Cottage, how are you? Yeah, so wind gusts to, no, I didn't, a notification. Wind gusts up to 34 miles an hour and making the temperature feel like 13 degrees. So that's a bit, I don't know if you can see, that's a bit cold for me. And then next week, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are pissing it. We've got no good weather. I mean, this is the thing, they both have, they both have their benefits and drawbacks. So for instance, I'm quite bony. So my hip bones, but I've always been bony. Even when I was at my biggest, my butt's always quite bony. So that's never fun, Moved to Australia. You know what? I do have family in Australia. I think they're in Victoria. Hello, agent. There might be in Adelaide. I don't know. We haven't spoken to them for absolutely years. There's no carpet. It's laminate. I get laser. Friday, it's 23. Oh, nice. Whereabouts are you, Tim? Whereabouts is everyone here, actually? Where are we all from? Usually we get people from all over the world. Quite a lot from South America. And we're also quite popular in, thanks, Brands, the Spiders. There's the Spiders, East Midlands. But I don't really know where that is. Ireland. Very nice. I've got quite a few friends from Ireland. You're from my house. Are you at your house or are you at work today? That's not show you off. I think you uncle. Like thick hips, that's fair. It's not carpet, but laminate. I feel like it's the best way to describe it. Like, people go, like, how else can I phrase it in a suitable way? So I was at Washington, D.C. I've been to Washington, D.C. and New York. I can only remember odds and sods. I mean, that's fair, man. Because, and why are you in the office? To earn money for who? For me. You're craving a smoothie. That's fair. I have just, you know what? I've been taking a look at one of those Ninja slushy makers. Because they make slushies, smoothies, and something else that I can't remember. You know, watering it with what, though? Notification for Hugo's Toys and Treats. I mean, yes, I will say, I will allow that. Hello, agent. What are you going to put in your smoothie, Otto? Good afternoon, Steve. How are you? And that's the other thing, fire roll, but I'm not allowed to say that to TikTok Live, so. I've got so much tidying to do. Because I can see, I can't show you guys, but all down there, right, like on the floor, I have so much equipment that needs to be put away. Because I was doing my review, and now I need to edit one of them, but I'm not quite sure I'm going to do that yet. So. Hello, that one guy, how are you? Something on this is really sharp. I'm really annoyed that I've lost my watch, really. Cross, thank you very much for liking the live. Are you crazy? You're a redhead. Yes, and yes. Yeah, I like Turtle, you just said that earlier. How did the room react? At the end of the day, I don't see too much wrong with that, to be perfectly honest, but I assume of the massively inclusive place that TikTok is, that not everyone shares my opinion. You already have a son with me. Oh, that's news to me. Shit, I missed that chapter. When did we have it? Yeah, thank you, Sai. Thank you. There's, I've got 3 more to do. 4 more to do. I've got 4 more to do. 3 more there and 1 on here. So they'll be going up over the next few days. Then I've also got my brand ambassador stuff for Bucharest. We're busy at the moment. To Sinuito, I might be able to answer. I might not, but yes. So I've got some more reviews coming up. What do you publish? It's up to you. I don't know what the context is, to be perfectly honest with you. No, I try and have a sense of humour, but my sense of humour is quite dry. I was having I've got a friend, he's a bit older than me. He's actually, well, I say a bit, he's quite a bit older than me. But we get on, yeah, Cottage I do, I've got about 30. We get on incredibly well. Because we're both just very blunt. And so, you know, he started smoking again. And so every time I see him, I smack a cigarette out of his hand. I'm like, no, you're not meant to be fucking smoking. So, you know, we're kind of friends like that. And we were discussing, and I was saying that I find, you'll notice, I don't laugh. I can find something incredibly funny. And, well, he shouldn't be smoking. He's only just started again. He's got no need to smoke. It was going to, and he doesn't even particularly want to us. So I did go, do you want me to stop you smoking whenever I see you smoking? He was like, yeah, actually I do. And I'm like, cool. And then, but I was like, so you notice I don't really laugh. And so I find most laughter quite performative. When I'm on my own, I don't laugh. And it's something so weird, because when you see groups of people, like, so many people laugh to be polite. So how often, like, and so I don't laugh if, you know what, Clint, I'm so happy to hear that. You'll find lots of people, when they laugh, they're actually laughing for the benefit of other people, to go, hey, I found that funny. Or to fit in socially, which is something I don't do. Something, I'll smile, or I'll go, you know. But if I'm at home alone, unless something has really made me laugh, and pretty much the only thing that has is my D&D podcast, I find most laughter performative. Which then leads to us having, anytime I do genuinely laugh, it's like, oh, is that performative? And I'm like, kinda. But sometimes I do. Yeah, that's the thing. How's the podcast? Great. Well, what's just happened in it? So they're doing something called Bone Battles at the moment. And so that is basically, it was called Drunks and Dragons. Now it's called Greetings Adventurers. I'm at episode 387-ish. And basically, so they're doing bone battles, which are kind of like D&D version of Pokemon. So basically, animals go into cards and then they come out as a bone version of themselves. I'm not sure if it's unique to this campaign or if it's something actually in D&D. But then one of them, they're about to do their last bone battle. I've not played Baldur's Gate. No. What's it on? Because I'm playing my Switch quite a lot at the moment. I've got Pokopia on it and I have not stopped playing it, to be honest. So I'm playing Pokopia, my time at Sandrock. Anonymous. I get quite a few people in with these name Anonymous, so I couldn't really say. I quite like pink, I will say. But yeah, so that's made me giggle. And they're getting close to the end of the campaign. I'm not actually sure how many episodes there are. Got to play it on PC. I don't think my PC would cope with it, to be perfectly honest. It has quite a lot of RAM, but it's got an integrated graphics card. So that's not really going to do the job. It's I can do some basic editing on it. I can run Photoshop. I can run Photoshop, Lightroom, Illustrator, and whichever the Adobe editing thing is. I can't remember off the top of my head. For like editing videos, but I don't edit on. It's not After Effects. Is it Premiere? I don't know. I don't do any editing, so I don't really know. Ben does it, or our editor Eddie does it. I use CapCut if I ever have to edit something. Like I've got a review thing that I have to do for a brand, Premiere Pro. That sounds right. And so I'm just going to edit that on CapCut, to be honest, because the color sign, because I've Apple into, so putting that into, you can get like, I think it's LUTs for it, but putting that into Premiere Pro, it shits itself. But putting it into CapCut, it works absolutely fine because CapCut's more optimized for anything filmed on a phone. That was really boring. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but not in person, really. But yeah, I do a lot of very fun things. Thank you, Gabriel. She's trying to get ripped at the moment. So working on body recomposition. If I lose a bit more fat, great, but it's not my priority anymore. Not boring at all. Oh, thank you, Diversified. I've learned more than I ever wanted to about things I never expected to. Like, I just about, and I mean just about, understand double entry bookkeeping, which I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't care. I do care, though, because basically, Ben, Victoria Green, G-O-E-E-N-E, and I work for Brit Studio, or you can head to our profile, sign up for our mailing list. But yeah, and so Ben was doing something to do with accounting, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, Chris, love you too. Thank you. And he was going, well, I'm doing accounts. And yeah, Jeremy, I did one of them recently. I was like, right, so why do you, like, what are all these fields? Because I'm nosy. I like to know things, right? And so he was like, well, so this is where I'm doing double entry bookkeeping. I'm like, am I promoting something? No, I'm demoting something. Spurs out the Premier League. Victoria Green. And then I work for Brit Studio. We don't use QuickBooks. I don't know what we use because I don't need to necessarily know. But basically I was like, right, can you just take me through how it is you do the accounts? And he was like, okay. I don't know what that means, Jammy. I'm sorry. What's this page for? Shits and gigs. What, my own one, Sam? Unseen Green. Green isn't he at the end? No, but he might do soon. Oh, on my back. He might do soon because we've got a friend who can possibly fix the car. It needs all the gaskets replaced. Thanks, Machine Fan. So it needs all the gaskets replaced. And you can also head to our profile and sign up for our mailing list. If you want to, though, you don't have to. By the way, I'm also on 13%, just so you guys know. JJ Slightly. Hello, Hopping J. There's a lot of those at the moment, Machine Fan. That's like the fourth. So he does. So some people may have noticed, may not have noticed, that Ben is starting to become a bit more active on social media. And that's my doing. So I'm not managing the page, but I was like to Ben, look, you've been in this industry since 2017, technically. You need to, you should be kind of recognised for your work. You have social media pages. You should start using them. He's not going to start making TikToks. That's not the kind of guy he is. I'll go for it, Jamie. And so I'm like, look, you know what? Why don't you just start building up some of your profile? If you want some advice, I can help. It's why he started to learn how to take selfies. Yes. I know. No way, Jose. And I'm very good at it too. If you want to see, you can head to our profile, sign up for our mailing list. Oh, no, technically I do, Anonymous, but I've never used it. And so we're starting to build up his profile because I want to start getting nominated for things next year. So, I tried it, Anonymous. I really didn't like it. No, Johnny. No, this is just it as it is. Jeremy, I can't answer that one, unfortunately, so... Yeah, no, I couldn't get on with it. I was posting videos and I got like 3 views and I went, fuck this, can't build. Really. You're very sweet, Doctor. Thank you. If you go on... F1 is back. Woo, woo, woo. So he is on... Many of you... Yeah, I know. But I'm not... I couldn't be bothered with Clapper. Couldn't be bothered. Jamie, like I say, I can't really answer that one. It's more about the lives. Yeah, I know. I just couldn't get on with it. I know that there have been people that have done it, so... But... I missed a question. Oh, Cottage. So he's... So it's not out yet, Jamie. It's being edited this week, actually. So possibly next week or the week after. You can head to our profile and sign up for our mailing list. But yeah, he's on the bird one. So I know. So it's a sprint race. So, and it's not at unreasonable times in the UK. So I think the sprint is at like 5 or 7. No, we don't really, there will be like the few days beforehand. But I don't even know how it came out, to be honest. You know what? Go for it, Hopping. Go for it. Thank you very much, Archery. I don't like cheesecake, so no. And then the race is at 9 p.m. Sunday, I believe. So I'm very excited. But there are also rumours that the race may be cancelled. Because Miami always has, because it's coastal, because of its location, it's always got very temperamental weather. Bernard, thank you so much for the roses. So it looks like there could be horrific rain for Miami. I will say, Miami first race back after this unintended long break, which has been fucking horrific, could be cancelled because of the rain. And if it's not cancelled because of the rain and we still get rain and it's a wet race, so excited. I fucking love a wet race. Get your minds out the gutter. I know what one of you is going to say. Don't say it. I fucking love a wet race though. Oh, I don't have it to hand, but on my handbag. So on my handbag, on Ben's keys, and one's on my sewing machine, I'm sure if I got me these little key rings that have tyres on. So on my handbag, it's got a wet tyre, little keychain. So it's on the back of my bag, but I have to have I have like a very big handbag, so I like to carry everything. And it has to be at the back, so if it's at the front, it starts going dong, 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 and it's really annoying. So yeah. I need more F1 merch, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, thank you very much for the heart me. Oh yeah, and don't worry, Mashira fan, I haven't forgotten that you've ignored one of the messages. So we will be getting that sorted. It'll be fun for you, your hands are gonna hurt. Wet race, oh yeah. No, I fucking love a wet race. I don't like them too dangerous, of course, but I can't wait. I'm very looking forward to Formula 1 this weekend. What day is it today? Is it Wednesday today? It is. Oh my god. This week's going so fucking quick. Oh, there you go. I'm on 18%. Oh, it's dropped to 1 day now. pink today. But I'm going to jump off. I don't know. Sorry, don't speak English. Yeah, you do. You can try and bribe me if you want. Exactly. So I'm going to be jumping off for the day, my fellow lovely peoples. Head to our profile and sign up for our mailing list if you're interested in seeing a bit more of what we do or working with us. I will be back live tomorrow. I will try for about 1 o'clock again, but we will see what we can do. We have one of those coming out with Ocean. So I love you all very, very dearly. Stay cool, cats and dogs. Be good. And if you can't be good, don't get cool. I never do. See you later. Bye. See.
Mira qué gracioso. Pues sí. En verdad, el otro día me medí.